Alright, this is for my ladies who ever have a bad body image day because, let's be real, we all do. I actually feel like that this is a topic that I have talked a lot about, and for good reason, because this page used to be about fitness and my bodybuilding journey solely. That included the struggles with body image issues because the body changes, and that's what we ultimately have to deal with. This is something that's probably talked about a lot by other influencers, other people in the health and wellness space, but you can say things a million times with the same message, but your expression of that message may be the one that resonates with someone out there who actually needs to hear what you have to say. This topic came about because the other day I was at the lake with friends. They ended up choosing the food, which were things that were more processed, more calorically dense, and I was hungry, so I had some. I indulged, and even after I decided on Subway, I decided on A&W because the hunger just continued, and I was having chocolates at 12 a.m. in the morning. Waking up after that, I definitely had thoughts cross my mind about how this would affect the way that I look, and you know what? I noticed that I was also responding differently compared to how I would in previous years. When I looked in the mirror at the gym, I definitely thought my face looks a little bit more round, okay, my body's a little bit more puffy, but I want to actually tell you how I was able to look at myself in the mirror and still be like, yeah, you are the most beautiful human on earth. Through the years, I came to realize that what I eat, how I look, does not determine who I am. It is not a part of my identity. When I look in the mirror, I can say with full conviction that I am the most beautiful human on earth, and that is because it's not focused on the physicality. When I look in the mirror, I think about the person that I am. I think that there's so many aspects about me that make me so cool, so interesting, and for that reason, I could look any way and I will continue to love myself. This is definitely not something that was a present mindset even a year ago, but this is how I'm living now. What I realized is that when you have a life that is fulfilled with hobbies that you love, with friends who love you, with family who loves you, and with other interests and aspects about your life that maybe you're building skills or you're learning about something, that is what makes you cool, and that is what makes you beautiful. There are people who maybe they can look physically the best, but they have an internal world that is not the same reflection of that, and you can tell the people that I actually find the most beautiful are the ones who are not afraid to express themselves and they live life fully with confidence. They maybe do not have the physicality, but because of the way that they are so joyful with life and they act in accordance with that, I see them as the most beautiful and interesting human in the world. You should look at yourself the same way. Honestly, the only person who notices that millimeter of inflammation or water retention that you got going on is you. If you ask anybody else wherever you are, they would not have picked up on a damn thing. If it is on a consistent basis where you are eating poorly, sleeping poorly, not really taking care of yourself, then yeah, maybe there are some changes to make. However, if it's just one day that you decided that you want to enjoy yourself, or that you had a situation where you couldn't really eat the way that you wanted to or care for your body and yourself the way that you wanted to, one hot day does not make a summer. So just keep that in mind. The main thing was that when you focus on all the other aspects about yourself that make you a dope ass person, what you look like and what you had last night for dinner really just doesn't matter.